Hey everyone, it's Hindash. Today is such an exciting video because it is my first tutorial using my Beautopsy palette. Yay! I can't wait to finally show you how to use this palette. I'm gonna break it down doing so many different videos. I'm kind of gonna go back to basics of beauty. So I'm gonna do different eye shapes, how to contour a nose, crazy looks. I mean, you name it, I will do it. But please let me know down below what you want to see as well. Today's video is on my very good friend Cami, and you might recognize her from my signature makeup look. So it's only fitting for her to kind of premiere and start the tutorials. She's also been in my campaign, which is so exciting. And the look that I did on Cami features the chocolate brown, which is Intra, and Love, which is this really fiery orange. And I'm going to show you how these colors blend and demonstrate how to kind of combine different colors and create this really seamless look. The powders are super blendable and thin, so they really mix well into each other, so you can create so many custom looks, and I'm going to break that down in this video. So I'm sure a lot of you are asking, how do we use this palette? How do we blend the colors? What can we create? And this is why I'm here. This is what I'm here for. This is why my YouTube channel is here. I want to teach you. I want to show you how to create so many amazing looks and just show you how easy and fun it is. I mean, the main thing is that it's so fun. You can really play around with your makeup routine and just have it be this experimental therapeutic moment. So if you want to see how to create this look, then please keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can see more of these videos that are going to be rolling out, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so here we have Cami in this beautiful orange and brown look, and I'm going to be starting off with her foundation, base, concealer already done, because today's Beautopsy tutorial is just focusing on eyes. And I really want to show you the entire eye look without really cutting anything, just so you can see everything in real time. And here we have my beautiful palette, which, I mean, I can't get over this. I'm so excited. So the first color I'm going to be going in with is Tan from the Tan Lines pan, which is the first pan in the palette. And this is a light soft brown, and I'm using this as the perfect transition color on Cami. And what I'm going to be doing is just blending that into the crease and diffusing it out. And these blend so beautifully, and you can just keep layering and building color up. And then from the wet paint pan, I'm going to be taking the shade Wet, which is a light beige, and then putting that on the eyelid. And I'm just creating a base here, so I can really just blend these two together and just get a wash of color, but I want that dimension as I go. And what this does is just prepare the eyes for eyeshadow, so I'm priming over the primer that I've already put down. The next color I'm going to be going in with is kind of my middle ground color, and I'm doing most of the detailed work with this, and this is Feel from Feel Real, and this is a really just beautiful caramel brown, and I'm going to be taking that into the crease on the outer edge and just really blend it in. And as you can see, it's just diffusing beautifully, and you can really keep layering this on, which is what I'm going to be doing now. So what I'm going to be doing is blending in circular motions over all these edges and any lines that I've done, and that just kind of blends itself. As you can see, it's just diffusing as I keep going. And next, to create even more of that seamless blend, I'm going to be taking Feel with Tan, which is the first color that I used, and that way you kind of create this insane blend. These colors are really made to blend into each other and just diffuse everything and give you that blown out, smoky, perfect blend. And I'm just going to keep blending my brush all over everything that I've done. And then to bring back that intensity on the outer edge, I'm going to be taking Feel on its own and just dabbing that in place. And because we've done that blended work underneath, it's just going to tie everything in perfectly. And because these are pressed pigments, it was very important for me to not have this intense color payoff from the get-go, because I do want the option of using these on the face, on the eyes, wherever you want. So I really wanted that color to be buildable. So the powders are very blendable. They're thin in texture because, again, you're meant to blend different colors together without it looking muddy, without it going weird. So that texture was very important for me. Next, I'm going to be taking more of a smudger brush, and this is where I do most of my detail. And I'm going to be going in with Feel again, and just to create that liner that connects that outer wing and outer detail into the lash line. So I'm bringing that from the outer edges and into the lash line and creating a liner with this, but a thick, soft one. And again, this is a base for a darker color. And now I'm going to be going into Intra from Intrafatum. You guys know my love of chocolate brown, and this is the perfect warm chocolate brown. It's very rich. It's just amazing. And I'm going to be building that color slowly and basically going over all of that outer edge line that I did. And taking that down underneath the lower lash line and connecting everything. And I'm going to stop halfway. When I stop halfway, I'm taking a bit of tan, which is the first shade, with whatever is left on my brush. And this is basically going to stretch out that color and create that perfect blend. Again, because you're just going back and forth with different dimensions of brown. And this is what I love about this palette. This is what makes me so happy, is that you can really achieve flawless blends because the colorways are there for you. And you can go as intense as you want, but like I said, I really believe in less is more and adding as you go. So I would much rather build something up to perfection and blend it flawlessly rather than go in heavy from the get-go and try to fix all of these mistakes. And on the eyelid, I'm going to be taking a bit of wet paint and tan, and I'm basically going to kind of polish that up and highlight it, bring it forward, and at the same time, I'm cleaning any edges. With a smaller blender brush, I'm going to be taking Love from Love Kills, which is that beautiful, vibrant orange. And again, I'm going in very lightly because I want to build this up and blend it into that brown. So starting from the center and kind of blending back and forth. And as you can see, these really blend into each other so well. And I'm going to be going over all the edges just to tie everything together and create a really nice fade. And I'm working with whatever is left on the brush. I'm not going back and forth because this is the right amount of pigment that I want for now. And taking a bit of that on the lower lash line again to mimic what's happening on top. I'm going to be repeating the same steps on the other eye. And by the way, Beautopsy is a vegan pressed pigment palette for the eyes and the face. You can do whatever you want with it. You can do your eyebrows, liner, eyeshadow, blush, contour, highlight. And what I love about this is because the formula is thin, there's very minimal fallout. And I'm doing a heavy look, and considering the amount of browns that I'm going in with, there is barely any fallout, just a bit on the outer edges. Okay, for the contour, I really want to do a dedicated contour video, especially for the nose, because I love this. I'm going to be using Feel Real, which is the brown into a gray. And this really lets you control the amount of cool tones you want in a shade. And I'm kind of going somewhere in the middle, and I'm going to be starting off on the tip of the nose. You know I always love to do this trick with the contour, so I go underneath the nose and then across the bridge. And I love it. I mean, I do this all the time, and I'm taking a bit of that on the lower lip as well to create that shadow. And with a blush brush, I'm dipping into Feel Real again, and I'm going to be doing the cheek contour with this and going in very lightly because, you know, you can always build this up. I'm going to be creating a very cool toned contour because I'm putting the peaches and the pinks on top of this. And a bit on the jawline as well. And as you can see, it's not going on intense or crazy. You can really just build this up. For blush, I'm going to be taking Boy Wonder, which is a peach to a pink, and I'm blending the two together for now and kind of going over that contour and high up on the cheekbones because I really want that color to lift. I want everything to be lifted, especially with the look and the eyes that I did. And a bit on the nose and chin. And as I'm going, I can get to see if I need to add more pink or more peach. And for this look, I'm definitely going for more peach because the eyes are very warm and orangey and brown. I'm taking a bit of that blush with tan, and I'm just going over the edges of the face and on the forehead just to tie everything in. Now I'm going to be going in with Boy on its own, which is the peach, and I'm going high up on the cheekbones and basically going over everything that I've done just because I want to add more of that peach. I'm going to be going in with mascara on the top and bottom lashes, and for the bottom lashes I'm just going to be using a fan brush that I've dipped into that disposable mascara wand and just brushing everything in just so I can get a very nice separated lash. Okay, now I'm going in with some matte highlighting, and I'm taking wet paint and focusing on the shade Paint, which is a banana yellow. And just putting a bit of that on the tip of the nose to really bring that forward, and a bit on the top of the bridge. I love a good matte nose highlight. Taking a bit of that on the Cupid's bow as well. And for eyelashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell individual lashes in medium always, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corners, but taking that throughout the entire eye, just, spacing them out. And now that I can see the entire look with the lip, which is very peachy and orangey, and it's kind of tying in with the eyes, I'm going in with Boy, which is the peach, and going over that blush and placing that high up because I want to introduce more peaches into the face. So all over the entire cheeks, cheekbones, a bit on the nose and chin, and just fixing her hair and pretending that I know anything about hair. And now I'm just adding my finishing touches, so intensifying a bit of that orange and bringing that forward, making it pop. And this is the final look. This completes the first Beautopsy tutorial. Again, this is eye focused. I'm going to be doing so many other tutorials that focus on different things and obviously just used throughout the face. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And please let me know what you want to see more of. I'm still filming tutorials. I'm finding models. I'm very much in the process. And don't forget to head to my website, hindash.com, and sign up to be notified when Beautopsy goes live. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube as well. I'm so excited. I will see you in the next video. Bye.